AereA is a charming adventure game that takes you through a world richly infused with music. Although this musical approach feels fresh and unique in the adventure game genre, it's about the only element of AereA that carries a fresh feel. The very simple gameplay and too many fetch quests often make AereA feel more like a broken record than a musical masterpiece. This adventure is set in the fantasy land of AereA, a world that has been fractured into 4 separate pieces after a mystic musical clash between 2 powerful conductors. You play as a student of the Master Guido, the lead conductor of AereA, and after things start to take a turn for the worst, you're sent out to investigate why this peaceful land is beginning to be plagued by evil creatures. The underlying narrative of AereA is pretty generic, but with its musical emphasis, it doesn't feel overused or stale. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the gameplay. Like many other adventure games, the main gameplay loop comes from you acquiring quests, which can be found in the concert hall. This effectively acts as the home or hub area in AereA. These quests very rarely differ from one another and fall into the rut of go here, find this item, kill this enemy, return to the concert hall and repeat all over again. Another factor that does AereA's gameplay no favours is just how easy the game is. You can choose to play as 4 different heroes: Jax, a melee based tank, Wolf, a ranged archer, Jules, a musical mage, and Claude, a dual wielding trumpet gunner. Each character offers 3 different attacks and contrasts from one another, but very rarely will you need to use anything other than the hero's basic attack. This is because almost every enemy in the game can be killed with 1 at the most 2 hits. Bosses are a little trickier and may take 4 or 5 hits. Seriously, I have never played a game where boss fights have been this easy. This overly simple combat and repetitive gameplay often made me feel like a bystander in the charming fantasy world of AereA. The quests you undertake in AereA play out in mini levels that carry a distinctive art style based on the location they are set in. To progress through these linear levels, you will need to complete a variety of puzzles, but just like their combat counterparts, these puzzles will offer almost no challenge at all, and they mostly consist of moving an object from point A to point B and then find the door that opened in point C. While sitting down to play AereA for the first time, I was instantly sucked in by its charming presentation and fresh integration of music into the fantasy world. But for all its charm, AereA's gameplay just feels 10 years old. I can't help but think just how fun AereA could have been, but the repetitive fetch quests, the easiest combat I've ever seen in a game, and puzzles that you can just finish in your sleep, AereA feels more like a broken record than the perfect ensemble.